Hello everyone, my name is David Doran, aka Live, that's what they call me. Check out my website, livebetter.com, livebetta.com. And my whole thing is I just want everybody to live better, step by step, day by day. I can show you how. Take this journey with me. All right, check it out. So today, I got into before, wholesaling step by step. And maybe I didn't break it down, but I will break it down to you today on how to wholesale step by step, and how it can be easy, just knowing people, if you know people who are going through a divorce, can't pay their taxes, can't pay their mortgage, things like that. Those are potential deals. People going through divorce, a lot of times when people going through divorce, they have to sell their property that they lived at with their spouse. So those are potential deals. I did a deal like that last year on Van Wyck. It was a guy going through a divorce. He just need to sell the property because that's what the court ordered. And those be deals. They just want to sell it. They're not really into it to make money, stuff like that. So those are great potential deals, Another thing is too, tax liens. People that owe taxes on their properties, those are good deals too. Sometimes people owe $30,000, $40,000 in tax liens. What you do with those are you go put it in contract with the owner, and you go find a buyer who's going to clear up that tax lien and take that property off of their hands. And a lot of times what you want to do too is, just for everybody to live better, you give something in the owner's pocket to walk away with. Maybe he needs to move or relocate, stuff like that. So you try to put something in the spread where they can walk away with some money too, Another thing is, like I said before, is seeing properties in your area. You see any abandoned properties, any vacant properties, stuff like that. Those are good deals, And what I do is I'm on this app called Deal Machine. You download this app called Deal Machine. I think it's like a 7-day trial or something like that. But you could upload the address of the property in there, and it'll tell you that if it's owner occupied, if it's vacant, it's an absentee owner. It'll give you like little basic information like that. But what I usually do is I'll take the address of the property, and then I will Google it and then see what's going on, and it'll pop up on Zillow, Redfin. It'll tell you when the last time somebody bought the home, stuff like it will tell you if it's for sale or not, stuff like that. So that's what I'll do first. I'll take the address and I'll go into Google and I'll find out more about it. When was last bought, sold. A lot of times if it's a property that was bought in the last 6 months, most of the time they're not ready to sell it yet. If you see a vacant property, they just got it. They're probably ready to start doing construction on it. So what I learned is those may not be the deal sometimes, especially if somebody just bought it 6 months ago. But sometimes you never know. Somebody could have bought it, they couldn't have got the money to fix it up, the rehab money, and they may want to sell it again. They may just bought it 6 months ago, but you never know. But a lot of times what I learned is somebody just bought it and they're about to start construction on it, I try to find a lot of deals sometimes where they are, they've been vacant for a while, a couple of years or something like that. I looked the last time somebody bought it, may have been 5 or 10 years ago, and it's vacant. The owner doesn't live there, he lives somewhere else. And the good thing is too, on Deal Machine, it'll give you the owner's address of where they at most of the time. Sometimes it don't, but a lot of times it'll give you the owner address. So if it's an address where they live in North Carolina somewhere and they have a property in New York and it's vacant, a lot of times they may want to sell it because it's going back and forth. It's too much for them to deal with that property, So those are potential deals too that you could look up. And also potential deals also come through family and friends. Talk to people at your job. Talk to people, your family members. Right now is a time where people lost their jobs, and it could be a lot of potential deals from that too, because people can't pay their mortgages, In the next few months, if the government doesn't save this, it's going to be a lot of foreclosure and people losing their homes. And this is the time to be able to help people through this. You can help people get out of foreclosures or help them get out of that house. The mortgage's too high, put them in another house. You could make twice the amount of money off of one deal, just helping somebody out, you know? You help them get out of that house, help them get into a new house, so you can make twice as much money, you know? So those are the type of deals that's gonna probably be out here soon if the government doesn't come and save the situation in this pandemic, you know? So that's all I wanted to say, is just give a little wholesale details of how to start off, you know? But you could also, after you get a property and you see it's vacant, now the next step is you're gonna put it in contract. You know, I have one-page contracts on my website, livebetter.com. You can check it out, livebetta.com. These are the contracts I use to close my deals too. You can use these contracts, you put it in contract with the owner. You know, you have to figure out numbers too when it comes to this, you know. It's not just put it in contract, and then you have to figure out what they call comps. What are these houses going for in the area fixed up? You know, you go and find out that type of information first. You know, say like the house is going for, in that area, house is only going for $100,000. The person may only owe $30,000 on the house, and they just want to get rid of the house. So what you may do is you'll put it in contract for $30,000, right? And then you may find an investor and flip it to him for $50,000. So you make $20,000 off the deal. Maybe the house may need $10,000 to $20,000 worth of work, but you must keep the numbers at a certain point when it comes to flipping houses, because it has to be a good deal for an investor. So say for instance, you got the house for $30,000, you flip it to an investor for $20,000, he need to put 20 more into it, and that's pretty much a good deal. So the investor only spent about $70,000 to buy and fix the house up. Now he can sell it for $100,000 and he can make $30,000 off the deal. You know, that's how wholesaling goes. It goes, you know, you get a property, you find a property for very cheap enough where you can wholesale it to an investor, and then they take it, fix it up, and then flip it to what you call an end buyer, which most of the time people who just want to live in a house and own a house and bring their family to live there, you know? So that's that's how you start off with wholesaling a property. You find properties like that. And what I do to find comps on properties, what they call comparables, is I go on Zillow and I will put in the zip code in Zillow of where the property is located, and then you put in sold in the last 24 months or 12 months maybe in that area, and it'll show you all the properties that were sold in that area in the last 12 to 24 months. Also, you can put in the amount of square footage the home is, and you can find out exact comps of how much these properties go for in that area with that same exact square footage and in that zip code. You know, that's how you find out comps of how much houses are worth in that area. And then it gives you a pretty much good understanding of what you need to buy that house for, get that house for, to flip it to an investor. So if anybody need any tips or any ways in helping to do wholesale deals, and you want a JV with me, which is joint venture with me, I can help you find buyers for your deals. Just give me a call at 347-634-8459, or check me out at livebetta.com, livebetta.com. Peace.